Let's see how they do. Welcome to Summoner's Rift for the first of hope. A little bit of engage here, nothing going on as Inspired will throw down the Ghost up top. Very nicely charged onto Wonder. Wonder's already flashed away. First blood picked up, flawless by Rogue.
That was a very late flash coming from Wonder, though. I feel like the moment he sees that Hecarim, he needs to just burn that immediately, and he's going to get punished.
Down here on Finn, he's still got that flash available to him. Not a lot of CC. Will throw that very early on to get out of the smoke screen. Yanko's still trying to get some damage there against the wall, but
Rogue could have made a play down bot side. Inspired had run straight down bot. Larson will get chunked out in mid. This is what you expect from this matchup, but just the fact that Larson going to be even or potentially ahead in CS, if he was able to find any of these, is going right there too. Yep. So he knows the bot side of the map is going to be clear for the time being, but I think now, because Larson's come back, holy!
Oh, so much
Larson!
damage! Larson gets the elbow!
No, he missed!
Doesn't find the kill though! Forced to flash away! Oh man!
Oh, that could have been so good for Larson getting that solo kill, and you can see once he gets level 6, but here comes Inspired, can't get information on Caps, and no kill will go.
Final cast on the ultimate. Now let's see if Rogue start off the dive. Finn has ulti.
Yeah, he does. Wonder does have access, and he's going to be pushed down for just a moment, buys just enough time, and the tower is helping out, but the minions are there. Finn's going to chase in once again. Inspired, no ultimate available. Finally, Wonder manages to pick it up. The tower's helping out. Inspired and Finn.
Oh no.
They end up trading 1 for 1, and now Inspired is going to get caught out by the smoke screen. It's all going wrong.
I mean, it was going so well, and then all of a sudden it wasn't right there. Starting off the dive, it looked...
Right now, Inspired and Larson are once again looking for pressure in the mid lane. That's the ultimate going in. This time round, Larson finds his man, turns attention to Yankos, and with the help of Inspired and the Rampage, will be able to find 2 quick kills.
This is really clutch. The flash is gone from Cap, so Inspired comes in mid with the level 6, and they punish immediately. We see the play topside. It's just that minion in the front, and then Rogue tried to disengage, because right, they're like, okay, Wonder has ultimate, we can't really do much about this one. But then here's where it all goes wrong. Finn thinks he can burst out Wonder, but because Inspired wasn't underneath the tower with him, Kale gets the ultimate off, and that results in 2 kills.
And of course, Yanko shows up here and is able to land the smoke screen. We're going to get a cool cinematic. Oh, the Pingu going to secure it for Yankos.
Oh my god, there's a little breakdance too. You love to see it.
Styling on him. Nicely done there from Yankos. Will carry jungle meta. He's been doing a great job, and he's looking to do it again.
Take a look at this. Call the Forge God comes out. Onslaught of Shadows as well. Wonder does have Divine Judgment, and he will catch Finn underneath the tower, but will get taken out himself. And Inspired finds his 4th kill.
They have to be cautious of, and it looks like Inspired's looking for another gank.
Man, Inspired is just on a mission today. No flash available for Wonder. Teleport is going to come out, and Inspired immediately starts to back away. Finn is trying to get Wonder, and he will not be able to do it. The command, Protect, will keep him alive, and now Inspired is surrounded and in a little bit of trouble. May need to force himself away. Zenith Blade connects onto Larson. He's going to be able to throw out some shurikens and...
The changes that they made very much came from mid and jungle. You know, bot lane still relatively neutral. Arrow does land.
It does. That's definitely not the angle you want to be flashing if you're Perks. He's going to continue to get away. Uses Summoner Heal underneath the tower. Hansama, with the help of Vanda, will pick up the kill. Flash in a straight line, still get hit by the arrow.
Yep, not great.
Fully commit to a play almost instantly, even using things like Sentinel to instantly force a play. Here's Inspired and Finn trying to work.
There's a lot of damage onto Yankos. He's not going to be able to escape and will get caught out by Call of the Forge God. Just shut down by Finn, and it
did happen. So
that's a lot of damage coming down, not killing Inspired just yet. He's got no ultimate to escape, and TP's now coming down. That will bring Wonder into the fray. Vanda standing behind Inspired. Here comes Hansama. The Enchanted Crystal Arrow is available. Vanda's going to tag a Winter's Bite, and he may be sacrificed here, as the volley, in fact, will slow down enough members of G2. Well, exactly where Yankos wants him to be. He's forced to flash out. Collateral damage will not find a kill, and it looks like Rogue, they're forced away. They were a significant lead, nearly 4,000 gold right now. Ooh. Although Hansama may be in a little bit of trouble here. Multiple members of G2 making their way forward. They've jumped onto Vander instead, and he will get instantly deleted by Yankos.
I really like this play from G.
That challenge has them moving to the top side, and they're looking for a pick.
Right, first target's going to be Perks. He's still got Flash available to him. Divine Judgment comes on by some time, caught out by the Fisher. Now all of a sudden, Mickey gets called back by the Fate's Call. Larson will use perfect execution out, and Finn is now caught amongst multiple members of G2. The rest of the squad are making their way up. Finn continues to get those spears put in his backside. Rend is going to be available in just a moment as Larssen is going to jump too far, will not find the kill onto Mickey, and he gets taken down instead. And now Vander is going to be the next target. Hansama going to look to get run down here by Jankos, and that's the flash forward. Collateral damage is available for Jankos, but he holds on to it. And instead, the chase continues in the top lane. Rogue bits more than they could chew, and the response from G2 is 2 quick kills.
And the chase down from so many range champions. Concerned about Rogue starting up the Baron, so G2 attack the map to get some control. Here's an arrow.
Yeah, crucially, that's landed onto Caps. He's already dead, simply cannot get away. The Divine Judgment is not going to be available there, as now here comes Wonder. He's arrived to the fight, but just after his teammate is dead. Mickey cannot get through the Rogue front line, and there's the kick backwards. Mickey is now down. Call the Forge Guard, gets a knock up onto Perks and Jankos. The flash forward from Hansama, or the dash forward rather. He gets another. Finn gets on the board, and now Wonder's caught underneath the tower. The ultimate doesn't matter. Hansama gets away. That is an ace to Rogue.
A massive team fight win there for Rogue. 5-4-0 underneath the tower. Rogue come out. They see
He had his flash up, but chose not to use it. When we get the replay, we can see exactly why. But at the end of the day, Rogue found their opportunity. They capped.
triple ninja toppies, and now Larssen in the top lane. There's no man on Wonder.
Okay, level 16 to 15. Wonder not at max yet, as you mentioned. No mana available. Larssen is just going to run him down, use the Shroud flawlessly. And Wonder just...
The mid lane tower, and then you're free to take control over the area around the dragon.
It feels like Rogue won. But that's the flash engage from Mickey. Solar Flare comes down. Glacial Fissure catches 4 members of G2. They're already starting to run away. They do peel back. Reminder, though, their comp works in retreat.
I really think the locket coming out from Vander was extremely clutch right there. They did get all of the summoners out from Hansama, but with a big wombo combo coming through from Caps, Jankos, and Mickey, they still weren't able to kill, and now Rogue can look to recontest.
Watch Inspired and Larssen. They're the backline divers. They're underneath the fight. Right now, Rogue are trying to pincer off G2, but G2, they want to turn this onto Inspired.
Fate's Call thrown there onto Inspired. He's going to use his devastating shots to try to get away.
Larssen.
Look at Larssen waiting in the wings. Caps gets tagged just by a volley there as Vander steps forward. Larsen's going to jump onto Mickey, throws down the Shroud, trying to get some damage on the Perks. Can't blow him up just yet. Call the Forge Guard is fantastic. Wonder's blown up before Divine Judgment can even get cast. And now 3 members of G2 are running for their lives. Caps flashes over the wall. Jankos follows suit. G2 get the dragon, but they lose 2.
And now Rogue are able to move this into the Baron buff.
For the entire Rogue team is proving it as Larssen looks to get that kill onto Caps.
Oh, he's really trying so hard. Won't be able to find the shurikens, though, and forced to fall back. But that's enough threat to push both Jankos and Caps out of the pit. Second.
Rogue can team fight in multiple different styles. It's not just a clean front to back. Larssen can also be huge.
Ooh, a little bit of damage coming down into Vander, but that wall is doing so much work. Here comes Finn from behind. Core, the Forge Guard's got very long range, and all of a sudden G2, they're locked inside their jungle. They started the fight, but Rogue are ending it. What a fantastic performance so far. This Hansama with the double kill. There's another for Larssen. The shockwave comes up from Caps, but it simply doesn't matter. Larssen cannot dive under the tower. They're into Wonder and Caps, but they find themselves...
Keep your eyes on the stealthy ninja. He's looking to execute the carries of G2. Mickey goes in.
Manages to find Hansama, who's flash and heal available. Holding on to it for now. Fate's Call comes out. There goes Larssen on the back. Inspired manages to get the fear down and send Perks packing. He's down. That's another kill there onto Mickey. Now they turn attention onto Wonder. The Divine Judgment simply does not help when the team gets split up and gets flanked. Rogue find another 4 kills, and now Larsen's going to look for Jankos. Will he get the kill? Yes, he does! It's an ace before they push into the base.
Rogue's team fighting is a beautiful thing to behold. Absolutely in control. Their approach has been entirely on point, and it is Rogue going to take down G2.
For 5, and are 1 step closer to facing Fnatic tomorrow. The players that Europe continues to just somehow find and produce. Poland just puts out the best junglers, that's a fact, and the mid lane talent pool continues. But Larssen playing Akali into Caps' Syndra. Let's hope Caps is a little bit more on fire in Game 2, as Rogue are taking on G2 Esports. So welcome to Summer's Rift for game number 2. We're hoping for G2 to look a little bit more alert, but they earned it. And now we want to see if they can continue to push down G2 and what level G2 will be showing today.
Look at some of the summoner
A
spells.
lot of players, what they realized with Volibear. So he would need to see some of a return to form, because I feel like this split for Jankos, it has not been his greatest work. You know, back-to-back MVPs out of the jungle position, Jankos has not had that same level. And Inspired not pathing towards the top side of the map. Level 3 comes through for Finn, but G2 want to make the play.
Right, let's take a look here as Jankos is going to make his way forward. Gets the damage down, applies a red buff as well, and I don't think Wonder was anywhere nearby. Decimating
Bot lane also pushing. Here he is.
coming in here from Larson onto Caps. Side steps away, devastating charge comes up. The rampage back was beautifully done from Inspired.
Oh, beautiful. Just the mechanics right there. Getting the movement speed to dodge away from the scout of the week. Waits to get all the way behind Caps, and they shut him.
Rogue's jungle. We'll take that blast cone over the wall, and Hunt Summer and Vander will get caught out by the Dazzle. Vander flashes away. Can still jump to Hunt Summer in a moment or two, and it will be the Summoner spell secured as Inspired will get himself another gank up in the top lane. No ultimate available. Wonder will be able to just pop that.
Level 6.
Yeah, Inspired has level 6. He also has the movement speed of having that Scuttle Crab Shrine right there. So Inspired on the flank. Will they go for Jankos?
Oh, tower dive coming in here. Not even going to get a shot off. Jankos will just get chunked down, but not enough just yet. Larson manages to go in. The Shroud is now timed out in the Dark Sphere. Put so much damage onto Caps. Rampages from Inspired. Not going to be enough. Trade of 1-for-1.
A lot. The ultimate on top of it. And if Inspired's down there, they're not going to be able to make that play. But Mickey, his team just recalled.
He absolutely did. Now he's caught out. We'll be able to get the Cosmic Radiance down there by some time, as now Jankos is going to be under some pressure. Onslaught of Shadows with a Rampage gets Inspired. Another kill for Rogue. They continue to put pressure down onto Jankos. The TP completes. Caps and Wonder arrive, but it's all Rogue all day. Inspired goes down. Larson's going underneath the tower, looking for the kill. The Shuriken misses its target. Hunt Summer flashes forward, gets stunned under the tower. It's going so wrong for Rogue. They had everything in their sights and they couldn't find the final hits.
And once again, Larson Zakali fumbles the execution. He should have had 2 clean kills there, and he doesn't get either one. Ends up being a 1-for-1 overall trade, and G2 they do have to give up that play. Now G2 looping around on Finn. They want to shut him down.
He is in some trouble. Flash is still available to him. He throws that one down. Stormbringer comes out from Jankos, and the Oranges will not make it okay for Finn. A lot of tower damage coming out, and not going to be able to pick up the...
The flash does not connect. Now Inspired.
Oh, here comes the... That's a lot of damage onto Caps, but they won't find the kill just yet. That's a fantastic Taric ultimate, keeping G2 alive. The Rift Herald takes the tower out as well, and now Rogue are left a man down and a tower down. Larson tries to get some damage onto Jankos, cannot connect the skill shots, and G2 get the tower. Larson is looking for the re-engage. He's trying to jump onto Perks. Fantastic stun from Caps. Retreat from Larson, and there's simply not enough follow-up. That's a flash forward from Wonder. He will not find anyone with that decimating smash. And G2 win the fight, get the tower, and fall back to Dragon.
Inspired and Larson going so hard to force that play, but G2 catch it.
And the setup, the tempo, we can see how strong the G2 vision was in the mid lane. Right now, this is the coordinated assault from Inspired and the rest of Rogue. They'll get the Cosmic Radiance out.
Uh-oh.
Now they're continued engage. The unstoppable onslaught coming down. Wonder will pull that one short. Teleport was committed from Larson for the play, and they will get the flash from mid.
And Ender and I are going to talk about this, because what G2 have done is deny a lot of this observers, and they're looking for a pick. So Rogue is trying to wrestle the way back, and they're looking for a fight.
Don't get a chance. This time around, the exhaust will stop. The unleashed power will be able to pick up the kill onto Inspired. Mickey's running for his life. Larson cannot find the target just yet. And the Cosmic Radiance is still available. Hunt Summer instant cleanse. Flash available to him, but he's not going to be able to use it. He gets shut down, and Wonder arrives. That flash from Caps over the wall got him to safety.
And G2 may just peel off towards the Baron here. I mean, you got the jungler Wonder stepping into enemy territory. Finn and Larson both here. Oh, Larson failed to hop over the wall.
Well, Wonder's going to try and just walk out. Yeah, Finn not going to be able to do too much. Vander now stepping forward. Going to try and challenge inside the pit, but there's no smite available to them. No cannon barrage either. 3 players, powder keg, steel. Might be an option.
They still have Cosmic Radiance.
It's got the ultimate available to him. Vander takes so much damage from the burst there of G2, and Wonder's just trying to zone them away. Larson tagged by the volley. Is he going to look to go in? He goes inside the pit, trying to find the damage. He's not going to be able to find it. The Baron is secured by G2. It's picked up by Jankos. The kill there onto Vander as now Finn is running for his life. Gets so much damage in reply, but Larson is blown up where he stands. G2 with a gigantic play into the Baron, and it looks like they're going to find themselves Finn as well.
Yeah, there is nowhere for Finn to go. Cap's going to come on in here to finish it off. G2 in a commanding lead off of that play. They dive Finn out, and they're not even going to lose the mountain play off the back of that. Wonder teleports back into the mid lane, and G2 are right back out there 8-2. But the zoning is excellent here. G2 will get their 3rd Drake of the game, and the arrow comes through.
Stun coming out. Inspired jumps in alone, but he doesn't have Larson with him because Larson is currently dueling with Wonder. He's going to in and continues to retreat. But that is fantastic from Caps and G2 landing every single thing as Rogue are melting underneath the tower. G2 are going to keep pushing through Baron and Pod minions.
I don't know when G2 are going to stop because that was just an obliteration down there in the bottom lane. They have the minions to work with. Rogue will not be able to defend their bottom lane inhibitor. G2 struck and they struck hard.
And just like that, Collapse is suddenly online. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. His Syndra coming up clutch once again.
Opportunities and the Gradients will come down and keep all. Only Wonder is available to them. They're hitting, but it's not going to matter. The damages from G2 are still so safe in the back line. Larson cannot get past tank number 2, Jankos. Finally, Wonder goes down, but Larson is shut down by G2. The beefy front line for G2 is working.
And this whole time, there's still super minions in the base. Rogue have not been called back to deal with them, so G2 re-engage onto the tower. The second inhibitor tower ladder is going to drop G2 well into the base.
Look at the heals from Mickey. Caps is almost full health again, like he's just hitting onto energy that's being provided from this turret support. We understand why it was banned in game 1, and I think you have to take it off of Mickey's hands because he's just too damn good at this champion.
No doubt about it. Zero.
Okay, then let's see how that works. And let's have a look back at this fight once again. So initially, Caps takes a lot of damage, but look at this. The Fear actually sidesteps Caps out from the ultimate of Senna. Then the ultimate comes through from Mickey, and Mickey's whole goal here is to just peel Larson away from the fight. Larson still has the Shroud, and the rest of Rogue are like, okay, let's kill the front line.
Yeah, just such a good position, like based on the terrain for G2 to fight in, because all Mickey has to do is lock off that one choke, and there's no way for Larson to get into the backline. So they kite him all the way out back there, and then can look to re-engage. I mean, even when Wonder dies, he's still got that body. We have everything inside of Rogue's base except for the Nexus.
I mean, we started this game saying the mid-jungle duo is going to be so pivotal. Inspire and Larson had a great laning phase, but they haven't been able to dive together. Look, again, Inspire goes onto the backline, gets the Fear, but the rest of G2 are destroying Rogue's backline. Hansama is dead, a Nexus turret is down, Vander falls as well, and G2 in under 30 minutes look to kill 4 members of Rogue. With so many super minions in the base, they'll even turn to hunt down Larson before they look to finish out the game. G2 even the series 1-1. We got a series on our hands. The thing that I love about both of the games, and has played at these playoffs already, G2 taking on Rogue. When I don't have my music transition, it's really hard to time that. It's so hard to time that.
Just sing for us, Trevor.
Are we supposed to just
chance.
not say anything? I don't know. It's weird. They've going to be starting off with the red buff. Yeah, actually look for.
I mean, he could go red to blue. Like that's an option, but because of all the vision, he does have Sweeper that will spot it out, but accomplishing what Jankos is trying to accomplish, because now Jankos gets the respawns of both the Gromp camp, says thank you for Leash, and the Raptor 2. Here we go.
Their sentence into the Flay. Exhaust comes out. That's the cleanse as well. Ignite comes down. Mickey goes down for first blood.
Of all the times for Mickey, up for a potential swap on the reset, but here we go with the hook.
Inspired has sat down in that bottom lane for a very long time. The death sentence will not connect as Mickey's able to use that dredge line to safety. Jankos now arrives in time, and the damage is coming out from the Rangers' focus. Hansama gets caught, blown up, and dead as Mickey is able to find the support. Now, it's not done yet as Caps making his way through the tri-bush, and that's so much damage from the collateral damage. And Inspired may be the next target on the list. Sidesteps the Enchanted Crystal Arrow, gets away from the Sleepy Trouble Bubble, and the Lilia speed just allows her to run away to safety, enlisting the help of the Krugs to body block the panel stop. Now, Jankos pushing in towards the bottom quadrant. Perks will be forced to use the cleanse. He's still sitting on the flash. TP comes out. That's the Ash Arrow locking down Vander. He will get taken out before Caps can even arrive. The Trouble Bubble will pick up the second. So nicely done.
Best part, it wasn't even Wonder's TP. Cap switched over to that with the Spellbook, runs into that bottom lane, picks up 2 kills. Now Jankos inside the enemy jungle, but is it too much?
All right, Swell Seed comes out. That will hold him in place for now. Here comes Larson. Flash away from Jankos. Keeps him alive, and the Sleepy Trouble Bubble falls just so short. He even...
That means Rogue are going to be giving up this Ocean Drake for nothing. Here we go. Finn going in, though.
Looking for the solo kill. Pop Blossom is stepped away from. Parley comes out. Finn's been down a whole time, and Inspired will run up and not chase further. Wonder's flash is secured. It's traded for Finn's. And while that's going on, now G2 may be setting up for a dive down bottom. Rogue are aware of it though. Larssen gets caught by the sleepy trouble bubble. Paddle Star hits him in the face. Ignite as well. Auto and auto. Cap stepping forward with a spell thief. Goes golden under the tower thanks to the stopwatch, and Larssen not dead just yet. The tower will finally take him out as Wonder actually commits the TP for the play and won't be. Is just putting so much pressure onto Rogue. They're 3k gold up. The Ash Arrow connects onto Vanda, and that's so much damage onto Inspired. Now Cap starts to fall back as Larssen arrives with the TP. Moonlight Vigil comes down as well, and the Emperor's Divide will at least lock Mickey down. He gets the dredge line to the wall and will go down. Because now Larssen and the rest of Rogue are going to push towards the tower.
Yeah, very important kill there for Larssen to be able to pick up. They have the Rift Herald. They could drop this one 10 seconds away from plates going down. I feel like they had to drop it there to play for the plates. They lose out on a lot of potential gold by not making that play, and that is just too late.
I mean, Caps has still got the flash available to him. He's trying to just fish for Rogue members. So much damage onto Hans Sama. Sleepy Trouble Bubble, sidestep by everyone on Rogue. The recall has finished now, so Larssen manages to make it out, but Caps is not done yet. Paddle Star, not going to find a target one more time. They're getting a hit by Vanda, body blocked.
It's a casual 1v3.
This is insane. Yeah. Like, that was a Are you kidding? That is ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Oh my word. Caps is just...
There is going to be a chase coming down here onto Larssen. No flash available to him. We'll use the slide.
We mentioned earlier, you give Caps an inch and he will take a mile. Arrow comes through.
It does indeed. That will land onto Hans Sama. Remember, who has no flash, no cleanse. Now the next target's going to be Vanda, and Inspired is going to get run down by Caps as he's throwing out the paddle stars. Finn will get some damage here, and the powder keg will take out at least Perks.
This Caps level 12 going back in.
Oh my word.
How much does he do? Okay, 25.
Unbelievable. 25 stacks, level 12, 8, 0, and 1.
Vanda was like...
Collateral damage is on cooldown, and with the help of Finn's barrel, manages to pick up the kill. Larssen is now TP'd in, and he's in trouble. Actually, Enchanted Crystal has gone out. CP Trouble Bubble will find his target, and that's a lot of damage onto Perks. Inspired will be able to survive just a few seconds longer before Caps comes in with one lost order from Perks. That's a double kill for him now, and Caps will look to chase down members of Rogue. The rest of G2 are stepping back, and with a death sentence, not finding a target. The Emperor's Divide will not find anyone. Larssen gets taken out. You need to hit those skill shots in G2.
Here's
Continue
Wonder.
the chase. Here comes Wonder from behind. May not even need that ultimate available to him, just uses the frozen hose. And that is an ace from G2 against Rogue.
G2 just destroying Rogue on the top side right there. I mean,
The turret dredge line will not be able to find a target, and the minion saves Larssen's life. G2 are going to take their second inhibitor of the game.
Caps is picking up a million flashes.
That's going to be so much damage onto Inspired. He doesn't even get a chance to really do anything. The pop bottom forces flashes out of Rogue, and G2 will be able to find themselves 2 kills. Make that 3. They've now got a Nexus to target as well, and they start pushing forward onto the Nexus. The Powder Keg will clear some of those minions, and G2 will take the first Nexus turret. They've just about run out of minions, so their backdoor bonus will be in effect, and that's the second now as well. Larssen finds the Emperor's Divide with the help of Finn. He gets 3 kills. Now Finn looking for one into Perks. Will be using the Poly to try to do some damage, but he won't get it just yet. Perks manages to take him out. The minions are inside the base. It is very, very potential option. If you lose here, you are done. You take the 3rd seed at Worlds, and it has been a fantastic year, but I would like to see more. The one thing that I do want to call out, Vedesh, you talked about how the Lilia needs some gank setup. Well, we're onto Summoner's Rift. I think when you look at some of the tools that you do have from the Ornn, the Nautilus, the Callista, there could be some options there, but will Inspired and Rogue have enough time to get those levels and get that CC?
Okay, that sounds great, quick shot. Love it lots. However, gotta talk about mid lane, right? I'm sorry, this is by far and away the hypest thing. I love mid lane matchups. So Aurelia versus Akali is really interesting, but ooh, hang on. What are these cheeky level 1 plays up to? Rogue have their eyes on Caps. Gonna throw the hook out.
Line just short.
All right, fair. So they won't be able to catch Caps out of position, but Akali versus Aurelia. So, get to see that.
Oh my word, G2, I'm going to walk straight over the ward though. Zenith Blade will catch on the Vanda. Here comes Finn, he's flashed forward and gets a knock up. Larssen's going to be a little late to the party. Jankos flashes over the wall. Perks loses his flash, as well as Jankos.
But check this out, like Finn is the one that's all the way down in the bot lane. Wonder gets free farm up here for the time being. So right now Inspired is trying to take away the Raptor camp. That'll give him level 2, and now Finn can teleport up into the top side of the map. This is a huge win for Rogue. Finn completely sacking his own lane, but he didn't even miss a single minion.
Wow, nice. Okay, so Rogue's level 1 plan. This is the aggression that the analysts wanted to talk about. Wanted to talk more about mid lane, but I won't have time because so many...
Very big purchase for the Akali, especially in a matchup like this, but at the same time, another hook lands in the bot lane.
While that's been going on, Inspired is clearing out Jankos' jungle. He's taken majority of the Raptors, taken the Krugs as well, and Hansama and Vander able to find another 2.
Bot lane in a pretty significant deficit. Jankos Hex flashing over the wall. He will run into Vander and Hansama.
He will. Inspired had already completed the recall, and the passive from Hansama is trying to get to safety, will not be able to get away. And that's a haymaker to the face. Jankos picks up his first kill.
Yeah, so close right there, Hansama. To make a play. With bot lane prior, there's actually a teleport ward here, and Wonder's level 6.
Oh, this is problematic. There's only a flash for Vander, and Hansama is going to get caught out and left for dead. Manages to put some damage down onto Perks, but they're going to split up, looking for each kill. Hansama is just going to make his way to the tower, and the kill will be donated away to Perks. And actually, it's Jankos that picks that one up. A little bit of, this is mine.
The deep vision. Now Mickey jumps on Inspired.
Let's take a look what Larson can do. He's stepping into both Jankos and Mickey. Caps is arriving as well. Do Rogue decide to commit? This is now 2v3. Vander's making his way, and that's so much burst damage from Larson. He's hiding inside the Shroud for now. Gets the burst damage down onto Caps. There's the flash forward from Inspired as well. Defensively from Caps, and Larson gets himself the double kill on the Akali in the first skirmish. Rogue pull ahead once again.
That's the Larson Akali we like to see right there, punishing Mickey and Caps big time for the over-aggression, and that allows Inspired to get once again inside the enemy jungle.
To challenge G2. And it looks like that they're coming up clutch right now, but Vander may have overstepped. He does have his jungler nearby. Hook lands.
Hansama's level 6 as well. If he wants to throw a Nautilus in, he can. There goes the Fate's Call. Mickey's going to be the target of Hansama, and then they turn their attention over to Perks. But here comes Jankos as well. Hansama left alone under the tower as his jungler and supporters start to back away. The tower aggro's picked up thanks to the Rend, and Perks will get himself the kill. So it ends up being a 2v5
CS to 47 in the bot lane right now. Of course, Perks being swapped up towards the top side means Hansama is just solo free farming in the bot lane. Finn taking a lot of damage.
He is indeed. Vander will be the next target. Slicing Maelstrom hasn't been targeted just yet. Wonder finally throws it down. Vander will get taken out by G2. Is now turning around. There's another double kill for Larson. He's now 4-0. Turns his attention over to Perks and still got the perfect execution available to him. And that's another kill going the way of Rogue, this time picked up by Inspired. 8 kills to 4. It is a sizable lead.
I mean, that's just such a huge roam up there. You know, Larson working with Inspired to punish the dive from G2.
Of the short-range comp of Rogue. Well, speaking of Wonder, he may end up dying now.
Oh, that's the ultimate from Vander into an easy dredge line. And the kill will be donated to Hansama. What do G2 do with the time? Pressure in the top lane, well executed. They got the early flashes and then they converted that into some tower dives. And look at this. There's another tower dive on the cards. Perks gets just obliterated with the Call of the Forge God. They can't get any more into the tower, but they'll get the kill and just potentially wait for more.
Wow, okay, well, that was very easy from Rogue. Wonder now get a face check.
Oh, that's a lot of damage onto Wonder, and he's going to get just run down and destroyed. The Slicing Maelstrom does so much. There's the flash from Inspired to finish the kill. But man, that amount of CC actually was extremely effective against Rogues. Couple of
when does it end?
From Hansama, dredge line as well. Hansama will be able to pick up the Rend kill. That's the 12th in 15 minutes against G2.
Rogue, we wanted to see a pivot from them.
Actually, good plan. Completely shutting down Jankos from the start of the game, and now all they have to do is camp brush, and they're going to get free kills. But Larson, his roaming too, he's been on point, and he's looking for Mickey.
Oh, there's a lot of damage coming out. That's a flash away from Mickey, a dash over from Larson. No Maelstrom available for Wonder, so he's on the retreat. Backup from Rogue is
for revenge, as now they have their eyes set on Wonder.
Yep, Hansama is going to chuck Vander in. The ultimate from Wonder will get thrown down. Will stun up Hansama and Vander for just a brief moment. Caps
okay, Caps, what can you do?
Onto Finn. Flawless Duet was great and continues to trade. Has a level advantage over Finn.
He has
dash
ghost.
away.
So you can't catch.
I mean, the rest of the team is coming, but G2 are losing their base.
Oh, Bella's Breath Ash Arrow will negate the Ash Arrow, and as you say, the rest of G2 will help out securing the kill here in favor of Caps, but tower falls in the bottom lane, and Inspired will pick up.
Caught out, you're not going to be able to find a fight too easily.
Very much agree. As we say that, though, Mickey's looking for it.
Solar Flare comes down. Caps is looking to engage. The Flawless Duet can definitely help out here. That's a big stun onto Larson. He's going to use the hourglass and dash away to safety, throw the flash as well. Chase
Can't lock him down, wow.
from G2, and they cannot kill Larson a lot, but when you look at the victors of those 11, there's only been 3 that have been able to actually lift the crown.
That's a good point.
And it does look like Wonder will get some damage here onto Larson, actually a lot of damage onto him. Well, the Forge Guard won't work out,
Oh,
and
Larson
finally goes down. But G2 are at risk right now.
Oh!
That's the stun. That connects onto Larson. G2 need a few more picks like this to come back into the game. Larson is going to look to escape. He'll have the Shroud for just a moment. Caps will be looking to find the kill. No flash available for him, and the Shroud will just buy a couple seconds of time.
Ooh.
The flawless duet won't, really.
But I mean, right now, Rogue are on the Baron, so they're just delaying so much time. Caps has to commit the flash in, and then there's Azonia's Hourglass on top of it. So now Jankos, he's outside of the Baron pit.
Oh,
he was
my
trying to look for a
word.
steal. It's not going to happen.
Oh, he doesn't
How
land
is
the
he
stun
buying
either.
so much time? The Baron was picked up. Thank you for calling it out, and I was so focused. Couple games. Might be going to game 5. Let's see what G2 can do to defend now. Baron for another minute and a half. Swirl Seed will connect onto Perks, and that's a decent stun from Caps, but Perks is just blown up in the middle lane.
Yeah. Yes, he is.
If he gets taken out, then that could be problematic
goes
for
on the
Rogue,
flank.
but look at the damage already coming in. With the help of Vanda and the rest of the engage from Rogue, they've got one. They're about to get their second. That's already Perks and Caps down. The Dredge line will hold Mickey in place, and he's going to fall last. That's an ace for Rogue. It is clean. It was almost simple.
Yep.
And it was just beautiful.
Yeah, challenge for that final spot against Fnatic.
I did not believe that Rogue had it in them, but they are forcing G2 to a game 5 for a shot at the finals in NEC Summer. Oh man, final game, it's Rogue versus G2. Rogue have pushed G2 all the way to game number 5, and they pull out the Aatrox and the Draven, both champions that Finn and Hans Summer have not played since spring, respectively. And just a little tidbit, Finn last played Aatrox against G2 in Week 8 Spring and actually lost that game.
And what I think is really interesting when we look at Rogue's history is that coming into the beginning of this year with the addition of Hans Summer to the roster, pretty much everyone was in agreement that they were number 4. It was G2, Fnatic, Origin, and then Rogue sat beneath them.
And a couple of circles.
And a couple of circles, which I'm going to remove. Fascinating was how, like, when you then went into spring playoffs, the surprise was Mad Lions. Rogue ended up finishing 5th at the end of the split. They couldn't take down Origin, and it was like the hierarchy was established. They were supposed to be the awkward cousin that kind of looked afar at the 3 successful family members and that they wouldn't get a piece of the pie. But coming into this split, they leveled up. Of course, many teams around them fell apart, and I think community members, analysts,
Gonna find Jankos just ignoring him for the time being, because with the early prio, level 2s came through. Hansaman and Vander have roamed up here, and Inspired should be able to pick this one up, no problem.
There is a potential engages. Rogue's bottom lane has moved in towards the tri-bush. They're going
I love this.
force Jankos away, but he's going to lose his blue buff.
I love it. It's not a level 1 play from Rogue, it's a level 2 play, because you have this huge, like, hard slam bot lane 2v2 with these champions, and Inspired doesn't overstay. Jankos doesn't even get his Gromp camp. He's going to have to path back to the top side. So one more time, Jankos being a lot more gank
top lane,
opportunities,
look at
and
top
he wants
lane.
to stay around bot.
Oh, down the bottom though, there's a Dredge line.
Oh,
that's gonna
Hansama!
connect onto Mickey.
Oh!
Hansama not going to be able to find first, but he flashes for it, and through the exhaust, manages to pick it up. Takes a tower shot for his troubles, and now Perks is under threat of a dive. You can see Inspired waiting behind the tower. Going to cut off the retreat. Look to get some CC down. There's the boop from Vander's Nautilus. Tower shots will tag him. They'll get the teleport out of Caps. That will force the flash from Inspired. So the TP and the...
To dive. All his bot side camps are up. He wants to play around bot lane.
Oh, a lot of damage from Hansama. It's not going to be able to find more as Mickey's playing very defensively with that Lantern. Now Inspired's here to help out. As Wonder and Jankos are also going to get some backup from Cap. So if they overstep, there could be problems.
But this is major fallout for Rogue, because look at this. Rogue 2v2 anyways.
Oh man, the Dredge line connection. Remember, there's no flash, no exhaust for Mickey. Hansama not able to get enough time for those autos, and this time around they are pushed back.
What I'm trying to say though is if Inspired didn't have to go top lane and save, your smashing is huge.
There's no flash for Perks. The Lantern is available, but look, Vander and Hansama just again and again. That's the flash. Riptide, passive auto as well. Hansama needs to try get some adrenaline to step forward. Perks is going to be able to run away, and here comes Jankos. Now all of a sudden Hansama and Vander are in trouble. That's going to be a kill back for G2 onto Vander, punished for over-aggressive.
Oh, it's just been cider. Oh, that's huge!
Wander's going to go under the tower, and it's going to be a trade. No, he gets out with his life!
Oh my
He gets out with his
word!
life!
Wonder is absolutely styling on Finn, and in the meantime, Hansama and Vander, disaster strikes for them. This bot wave is pushing in favor of Rogue. They're now looking for a play in mid. Larson still has the ult.
It's the Shroud, that's a flash already used, and Jankos will commit the ult, but Larson trades the flash to escape with his...
Is on the roam as well, all the way out of that bottom lane, so he gets out of dodge. That's going to mean Finn can walk up and pick up the Rift Herald, but... I hate to do him like this, but Finn getting the Herald is the worst out of anyone, because all Inspired wants to do is pick the Herald up and run to bot lane. And now it's forced to go to Finn, and Finn, it's just going to recover some gold.
He's in base, he has the TP. Shen ultimate is also available. Here it comes.
Dredgeline will connect onto Mickey. And there's still a lot of damage going out. Not going to pick up. That's it. Picked up by Hansama. I didn't quite see the total gold. Now, members of G2 are underneath the tower, and they're being jumped on. They get a reply. That's a 1-for-1.
Here comes Jankos!
Here comes Jankos. Onslaught shadows over the wall. Larson forced to use the perfect execution to run for his life, but he's left for dead. There's no one around to save him, and he will get Rampage down. 2 kills to G2. The Herald was not popped either, so they didn't even get the tower.
Observers, if you can, though, let's swap over to the gold. Thank you very much. 4.5k total sitting on Draven. He's going to be pretty happy picking up that large chunk of gold. So while G2 did come out ahead
for him, they're going to need to use this big time. I mean, I feel like for Rogue, it takes them a really long time to finish off this first kill, and they sort of realize they can't commit on past this. Vander uses the stopwatch, but Caps did teleport in this fight, so he's able to knock him out immediately after the TP. How much gold? I missed it. I missed it.
I missed it as well. I was looking at so many other things.
Jankos came here on the ultimate, though, and that, of course, was clutch, because he was all the way down in the bottom lane and sprinted all the way up towards the top side to make this happen.
It's going to be such a difficult situation for Hansama in these fights, because all G2 are going to do is throw everything they have at him. The gold lead sitting on his side, and obviously Larson was...
vast majority of the series. Now he's very close to Trinity Forces. Never mind, Wonder going for a bit of a skirmish on top, forced to flash.
Flash away from Wonder. Hansama's trying to chase, and I don't know if they're going to fancy the chances under the tower.
Once again, stuck out in this top side. Jankos looking for him.
Yeah, he's going to start the recall. It is just a matter of time until he gets found out. Had no tower, didn't really have particularly deep vision, and we'll get some good damage down onto Caps, but unable to do anything more meaningful. Is now Inspired, now making his way forward. Swirl Seed will tag onto Mickey. Dredgeline will be available for Vander after the flay in the box are dropped down. There's no Draven nearby. It's the Whirling Death.
Also, so much healing on Rogue's team. This is definitely a game G2 need to consider some form of anti-heal to be able to cut through that, because Rogue's tankiness comes through Lifesteal. Here we go, looking for Caps.
Okay, the Dredgeline will not find a target. Wonder does not have his ultimate available, but he does have the TP if anything were to break out. The Dragon has just spawned, and Rogue are going to make a move towards the river.
I love that even though we're in a game 5, you know, you expect G2 to still be willing to make aggressive plays, but you wouldn't say the same for Rogue.
Oh, this is very bold. Flashing cleanse are still available. That's the cleanse. There's the flash as well. And now the rest of Rogue, they're in the pit. They've got the Dragon. So trading summoner spells for Dragon. Don't know how I feel about that one, as the Rift Herald has now been spawned. As long as Hansama doesn't get caught out like that again in the next few minutes, maybe that can pay off.
It does cost him both his summoner spells, meaning that G2 can look... I mean, remember that their dive comp is... its purpose is to kill these carries. So that could be
it's to kill Hansama. It's just Hansama.
And if they kill him, then they're definitely in a good position. Ooh, the Rift Herald is even able to get through, but I like how Rogue... See that he's very close to completing his Infinity Edge. Jankos pops the Ghost. He has his eyes on Hansama.
Hansama's going to be the target. There's the Stand United, plus the Onslaught of Shadows, as well as all the other ultimates, and that's now Inspired, who's going to be the next target. He will be able to get a sleep at least. But my word, G2 said, Hansama, you will die. They killed him, and they get the tower as well.
And we said that more weight is going to fall on the shoulders of Jankos. He saw an opportunity. He called for the ultimates to come in, and this is the Wombo combo that we talked about games ago. Shen ultimate. It was a Gangplank ultimate previously, but Shen ulti.
Backline, can they wreak havoc back there? Because G2, very, very, so powerful, and they're looking for the dive on Finn again.
Finn is in so much trouble. Stand United as well as Jankos and Caps jumping onto him. Whenever Jankos has his Ghost and Ultimate available, he's looking for a target. So the Flay into the death sentence. Mickey and Perks trying to pick up a kill again. It looks like they'll be able to. Larsen's able to escape for now.
Oh, the redemption!
It's gonna
Oh,
stop with the redemption! Oh, that feels so bad. G2 find themselves 2 kills, and they start peeling back towards the Baron.
And crucially, it's the bot lane of G2, the duo that has struggled during the laning phase, is able to get a clutch pick on to Larsen.
Losing their inhibitor tower, there's no one to defend. Finn will finally have some support from Inspired. And that's going to at least get the Umbral Chains to pull him back, but instantly escaping and not going to be able to find any. Yeah, there's not enough support from the
double TP.
Double TP's coming in. Wonder and Mickey a little bit separated. The death sentence will find Hans Summer, and he cleanses out of it. Larsen waiting to look for an engage. Now all 5 members are standing toe-to-toe. Dredgeline will connect, and that's a fantastic ultimate. That's already Cap blown up before he can drop his ultimate. No, can Hans Summer find the cash in? That's the question. He's turning his attention to Jankos and to Wonder. They simply cannot do it. The initial pick worked out. Rogue managed to find the opportunity to bring themselves back into this game. There's the chase back onto Wonder. The Umbral Chains will pull him backwards. This will be 4 quick kills for Rogue.
Rogue still going here. They're going to be able to find Wonder, and then can they turn it into the Baron? That's the question. Shut down. Comes through for Hans Sama, and Rogue heads straight to the Baron.
G2 could not kill Hans Sama. Larsen takes down Caps while Vander dies. I don't think Perks can stop this. This was the pick that Rogue were looking for. They have the Baron in their eyes, and they're still in this series.
Rogue should never have been able to come back into this game, but it is one fight saving Hans Sama in the top lane. They show up so huge, and they're right back into the mix of things.
I'm so blown away that they managed to find that pick, but in the chaos of the setup, Rogue TPing in behind multiple members of G2, they were split. They weren't grouped up as the 5v5, so it turned up, well, effectively was a 4v2, and the kill onto Caps.
Yeah, I mean, Caps getting hooked there was so brutal, but at the start, it's just as you said it. 3 members of G2 on the top side of this fight, and then Perks and Jankos down on the bottom. So right away, G2 can't instantly commit because Rogue are grouped up here. But I think it's so critical, not just this hook on the Caps, but also Inspired is going to put Perks to sleep on the backside. So Perks does nothing in this fight. He's the damage dealer. He's the only one that's left once Caps goes down. But now it is just Jankos and Wonder in the thick of things, and they can't reach Hans Sama. He is going to destroy any melee champion in front of him.
The fact that Caps died so quickly, I think, was so crucial.
What a cancel.
Really good cancel there from Finn as well. And doesn't matter how strong Wonder is when he's in a 1 versus 5. The fact that Rogue are able to pick up this Baron is just so big for momentum. The fact that Hans Sama survives as well, they give him the kill, he gets
only just going to be returning, so he still has to look out for G2.
They're going to find him?
The vision, everyone cancelled the backs, they're going to start moving, the redemption comes out, Dredgeline will connect onto Jankos, he's going to get a very short ulti. Now Perks does as well, Jankos goes down. That's all the damage, that's 5 versus 4 now. If Caps can arrive, but it's actually 5 versus 3, he's late to the party. Rogue are not done yet. There's still 30 seconds on the Baron, and they can start pushing towards the base.
And Inspired still has the sleep, so apply that, and Rogue can press the gas. Inspired has to flash away here, and the hook does not connect onto Finn, but that's a sleep. That's Perks.
That's it. Look, how can Hans Summer get in there? He can't get, because Caps manages to make a 2-man stun. He slows the engage from Rogue, and he's still got his ultimate available to him. There's a lot of squishies on Rogue's side. If Caps was able to close the gap, he could delete somebody, and at the end of the day, Rogue, they just get away.
Whew. I love what we're in Rogue right now. Look, you can see the hard commitment, but again, Caps isn't here. Look at the minimap. Look, he's sitting here. He's not even in the fight yet. G2 are committing so hard to this play when they don't have one of their major damage dealers. They're able to peel Jankos off. The CC is enough, and he's basically in a 1 versus 5 situation. The Rogue is more than easily capable of turning in their favor.
And right back in live, we see G2 are trying to teleport for this Dragon. It's third Drake either way for these 2 teams. Rogue carrying so much momentum, but still seconds away from Hans Sama getting his flash back up, and we know that is so critical for Rogue.
I like the call that Rogue are going to back away in game 2. They threw themselves at multiple fights that they did not need to. No ways. No. Okay, that was close. That was close. The observer's baiting us a little bit there with some expectation. But, on away, that's a big chunk of damage from the rapid fire cannon that is sitting in Perks' inventory.
It's G2 with mid lane priority. They're going to be able to find the collapse. Wonder is so fast coming into this one. G2 are looking for the fight.
Larsen can split the team. He's looking for the flank. And the Dragon is going low, 2,000 HP. We're going to have a smite fight inside the pit. Who's going to pick it up? And he got it by G2. They get the soul, and they start to retreat. They don't need the fight right now, unless it's on their turn.
Big hook.
Connects onto Finn. He's forced to escape with his life for now. And they get the soul, they get out.
They get out, they're gonna have the push in mid, and they're gonna head straight towards the Baron. They know how far Rogue are away. Rogue are trying to reset. They might not even make it to the river in time before G2 bursts this down.
Oh, this is unbelievable. Rogue start off the Dragon. They don't find an opportunity to secure it. Jankos walks in, smites it, and now G2 are just going to steal the Baron from under their nose.
Rogue have time. They're coming into the river, and watch the flank. Larson and Finn are on the top side of the fight, looking to pincer down and hit the G2 backline.
Have to go now, have to go now.
Yeah,
Don't get
get
the soul
caps.
and the Baron. That's a dredge line into Mickey. He's going low inside the pit. Another smite fight. Jankos wins this one. Inspired trying to get some damage into Mickey, but Lawson's going low. Jankos can almost run him down. Onslaught of Shadows and Rampage gets him. That's a support for a mid laner. That is not a fair trade. And the stun onto Hansama means that G2 can escape. They get a 1-for-1, they get Baron, they get Soul. They are back in control.
G2 got everything they could possibly want right there. It is Jankos clutch with the smite on the Dragon, and G2's split-second decision-making to sprint to the Baron and take that from right under Rogue's noses.
It is heartbreaking for Rogue because they never even got a
Base is being torn apart by members of G2 and those Baron-empowered minions.
The range of Senna is so valuable at this point as well. Notice how she can just walk up, chunk people out of Rogue's own base and concede onto these towers so easily. Rogue are divided right now. They don't have the wave clear to stop this siege from G2.
And we've seen in previous games how hard it is to find a flank when G2 are sieging the top lane on this side of the map. It's not possible to get in here, and G2 are just going structure to structure, eviscerating Rogue's base.
The dredge line does not connect onto a target, so therefore Rogue cannot find the initiation. Death Sentence goes a little bit wide, but it doesn't matter. The base is being destroyed, and so is Vander. He's forced to dredge line away to the Nexus turrets. And the second inhibitor's going to fall. Perks is on a killing spree. The railgun from downtown. This could be the final push. Baron is still up for 30 seconds. Finn will manage to get at least one Q onto G2, but they need to follow Hansama. The Whirling Death goes out. There's so much to deal with. Onslaught of Shadows is available for Jankos if he wants to throw it.
Here comes the next minion wave. G2 ready to push into the base. Just 2 Nexus turrets, and the Nexus in the way of facing Fnatic tomorrow. Perks so strong into the base. Larson has to do something.
Oh man, G2, they've got one Nexus turret. They're so tantalizing close to the final to defend their title. That's Inspired. He goes golden underneath these turrets. The Flay will catch Hansama, and he's going to get pushed back by a devastating charge. Even though he's no stun, it doesn't matter. Hansama is down. Rogue are down. They put up a valiant fight, but Rogue will be defeated by G2 in a 5-game epic. G2 Esports will take down Rogue. They just need to get a couple more kills and finish off this Nexus, as is the G2 way. Make it dramatic, make it flashy. G2 eliminate Rogue and advance to the final to